This is episode 2 of America's Next Top Model Cycle 18, The British Invasion. So basically, Simone is like, the plus side model was like saying, yeah, I rock this, and, Americans are like, yay. And that's a good thing because, it shows like the Americans are kicking ass in a way. And we can, because, the British, we call all the past British girls are from the British cycle, and, nobody from like experience model. That's pretty big. And then there's a lot of rivalry happening, and something about, and one of the models was saying, one went for the U.S. and then for the UK, and the UK was like saying, one of the girls, they were talking about like, if you make it in the U.S., you basically make it global, and that's very true, because if you know British music, not all British music comes to America. So far, the Wanted and One Direction came, but other acts like Girls Aloud, none of us heard. But Nadine Coyle of Girls Aloud will be in a future episode of ANTM. And what else is happening? Oh yeah, Simone gets a prize and free stuff. And I thought the logos for each side of the room were really ghetto. Balloons. I mean, come on, UK and USA. Ugh. Anyways, Tyra mail, and the girls got mail, and basically some news reporter was saying Tyra's mail got leaked, and basically it's the model makeover, and it's gonna be like colored hair because that's the trend in Europe right now. So yeah, the makeover's gonna be colorful, and everyone's afraid of boy haircuts. I mean, come on, it's hair. Like that one model. It's just hair. So Alicia made some stupid comment about like Native American. What is that? I mean, oh God, Alicia, are you kidding me? I think she's one of the most ignorant models out there, but she's my favorite though. I love her because she has a great story. Basically, you call it, I thought they went over the makeovers. One of the girls got like cotton candy pink, and that was horrid. Some girl got platinum blonde with red and white, red and blue. That was stupid. Well, good thing those are like clip-ons. What else was there? Some girl was magenta. Oof, what were they thinking? I know it's a European thing but it's just all wrong. Oh yeah, and then the hair salon is at Sally Hirschberger's, which was in Cycle, the Petite Cycle, and the Cycle with Angeli. Anyways, yeah, makeovers are so far. I think this is one of the worst makeovers ever, just because of the color. It's atrocious, very heinous. But yeah, hopefully it gets better. I'm pretty sure it will. And once they start washing the hair, I'm pretty sure the color will change colors. And one of the models wanted to call it burn her face, and she was crying. And one girl didn't want to dye her hair brunette or something. I don't know. Louise, I think. I still don't know their name. Sorry. So Alicia had like a shaved head and a weave. Who else is? Oh, Asmarie. She had like ANTM shaved into her head. That was actually pretty cool, And yeah, Louise didn't want to dye her hair or cut her hair, but eventually she got it. She got over it. And she's like saying, "Oh, I feel like one of the best models right now," or whatever. But anyways, the next competition was the Americans had to eat strange UK food in the UK, vice versa, and obviously Americans won. I wouldn't say obviously, but surprisingly the Americans won. So yeah. And the British, and then what's that one girl that got her face burned? It's so bad. I actually saw this, like, it started to scar and heal. But anyways, Candace and what's her name? Simone got in an argument because Simone helped the win because she was the one that stuffed everything in her mouth. So Simone had a right to be angry, but she shouldn't take it that seriously. But yeah. Okay, so one of the British girls is like 3 of the American girls had the same makeovers. Yeah, they do. They have like a fringe and long whatever else. But anyways, it was a photo shoot, and the photo shoot was with Kris Jenner, the mother of the Kardashians, and basically the models have to be like they're the kids of Kris Jenner, and also Kris Jenner's 2 youngest daughters were there to be as like Well, the photo shoot is basically like Adam's family meets the Kardashians and the real Kardashian daughters, where the Adam portrayed the the jealous like, oh, don't take my mother type of girls, and yeah, that was really. I seen the photos before and I thought they were one of the worst photos ever. I'm always saying this because they are, and I don't know. They need to come up with better ideas. It's more like branding and star-studded type of episodes. But yeah, some were bad. I mean, and the British kept on talking. I think the British are pretty funny. They were like a lot of smack talking. Anyways, like some of the girls were like reading a book, eating baby food. One of the Americans wanted to escape out of the crib from the other two Brits. And what else? I don't know. It's pretty forgettable. Anyways, blah blah. They went home and then they're like the Brits are like so together. The Americans think the UK girls are signed, but obviously they're not. That's why I believe they're on this show. I mean, come on now. But gosh, it's so strange how the UK are like more talkative than the Americans, and the Yanks are a lot more talk. I think the Yanks are more loud, but the UK people they bicker, talk behind people's backs. Anyways, yeah, they a lot of bickering against the Americans. And oh yeah, yeah, Asmary's not doing as good this time, as well as Simone, so it could be like a UK comeback for tonight's episode. So, it's judging, and then, yeah, they didn't like Simone's and I think that wasn't Candace, there's some Brit girl, Annalise, didn't like their picture. Who else was there? They did like the weird dyed hair, like the American one and the two British girls. The American one did very well. They didn't like Asmary's photos, but they did like, I don't know, the other British girl. I don't know. I need to know their names before I get into this. But at work, so I'm busy. And what else photo was rather disappointing? Oh, the one, the Native American, the girl with the one with the bangs. That was a weak photo too, because it was too sexual. And the one with the Louise and Alicia, that was a terrible photo because Louise was too sexy and Alicia was like, she's thinking about it in her head, but it wasn't expressing it in her face. Because, modeling is all about its faces and everything. Am I missing anything, girls? Anyways, I think that's about it for judging. So, basically the first call out was, Laura from The Americans. I liked her pose a lot. It was very broken down doll. And then it was in Another American? I think it was. The one with the bang, I forgot her name, and then it was. But anyways, all the Brits got called out, so it leaves two Americans. But yeah, what was it? Louise had I think she has a problem. She's always angry, and Alicia's bad photo. I don't know why I liked her from her cycle, but because that was probably the only one I watched. Oh, Ashley got called second. Yeah, that's her, the one that got second to last from the last episode. But yeah, the bottom two were Simone and that Native American girl. I forgot her name. Mariah, I think that's her name. But yeah, she was like, obviously they're gonna keep Simone because she had best photo the previous week, so they're gonna go the one that is doing bad. Even though she's Native American, she still did bad. The show doesn't, what you call it, keep you because how unique you are. It's more how good you are, I guess. But anyways, they need more Asians. Well, they need an Asian on the show. If I was probably a girl, maybe I'd enter. Just kidding. But next week's episode was Kelly Cutrone's oh yeah, but before letting Mariah go, Tyra was tapping her crotch area. I thought she was you need to have a bit of a JJ or something. That was very strange. Anyways, next week's episode, Kelly Cutrone's gonna be in everyone's face, Just made Louise angry. Louise is pretty funny for the show, and who else made angry? Made and Lee's angry. I don't know. The British are very outspoken, I guess. Or they're trying to portray the British to be outspoken because, editing is very big. But anyways, that ends this vlog and see y'all next week.